Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Happy Thursday to you. I appreciate you being with me, and it's good to be back. A little frustration with technology yesterday. Anyway, want to continue our examination of the eschatology of the books of Thessalonians, both 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. In a previous segment, I took note of the fact of how Paul draws from the Olivet Discourse in chapter 1, 1 Thessalonians chapter 1. And I ever so briefly mentioned the fact of the wrath to come. I want you to pay particular attention to this. This is extremely powerful to me. Paul says, Jesus who delivers us from the wrath to come. Now remember, Paul's just drawn from the Olivet Discourse. Where did he get his concept of the wrath to come? Well, it's Matthew 24, 21 and following, in which Jesus, after describing the abomination of desolation, said, "Then shall be great tribulation, such as has never been from the foundation of the world, no, and never shall be." So, he's already told us that he's drawing from the Olivet Discourse. Now he talks about the wrath to come, which Jesus had predicted in Matthew chapter 24. Well, notice this. Jesus said, Matthew 24:34, speaking of all of the events he's talking about, this generation will not pass until all of these things are fulfilled. Now, watch this. John in the book of Revelation, I should say, Jesus in Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, speaking to the church at Philadelphia, said, "I know your faithfulness and your work. I know that you dwell where the synagogue of Satan is. Those who say they are Jews, but they are not. But he said, because of their faithfulness, I will keep you from the fiery trial, this hour of trial that is about to come," from the Greek word melo with the infinitive. So Jesus predicts the fiery trial that is about to come in Revelation. Now, who's he writing to? The churches, 7 churches in Asia. And by the way, it's not the tribulation here, the wrath, the fiery trial is not totally future, because John in Revelation 1 verse 9 said, "I, John, am your brother in the tribulation." So here is John in the tribulation. What tribulation? Tribulation that Jesus foretold. But Jesus, here's John in Patmos. Here's Jesus speaking to the church at Philadelphia and said it's about to come. But watch this. Peter, in 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, and Peter's writing to the same geographical area that Jesus addresses in Revelation chapter 3. Now remember, Jesus said it's about to come. About to come. Peter, in 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12, said, "Brethren, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial," of Revelation 3:10. Now, unfortunately, the King James and the New King James translations render this as, "that is about to come upon you," or "that will come upon you." No, pardon me, that's incorrect. The Greek of the text is literally, "Do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial that is among you," present tense, which, by the way, proves the early dating of Revelation. Everyone admits 1 Peter was written before the fall of Jerusalem in AD 70. Okay. Jesus predicted the coming of the fiery trial. Peter said the fiery trial was there. So who wrote first, prediction or fulfillment? But do you see the power of the relationship with Thessalonians? Paul said this wrath is coming. Jesus said it was about to come. Peter said it's among you. Now look, folks, Paul in Thessalonians was not writing about a wrath to come 2,000 years away. If you and I are talking, and we're talking about an impending disaster, or we're saying, your house is on fire, your house is on fire, but the fire department will deliver you from that, they're not talking about a fire 2,000 years later. Your house, right then, right there, is on fire. The wrath to come was something that would occur in the lifetime, in the generation of the Thessalonians, but Paul said Jesus delivers us from the wrath that is coming. Look, you need to get my book, Blast from the Past, The Truth About Armageddon. This book will definitively demonstrate to you that the wrath to come of 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 10, the Great Tribulation occurred in the first century without any doubt whatsoever. Go to my website, eschatology.org, BibleProphecy.com, and order your copy of Blast from the Past. Hey, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Lord willing, we'll see you on Monday.